Hello, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? The whole 8 people who are here. Got Retro Techie, Patrick, Vintage Hillbilly Shack, and Sadmac in the chat. Thank you for stopping in. Always appreciated. I'm sure this is going to be a rather unpopular stream, seeing as how I'm working on a PC. Hey, Starbuck. Hey, Joe. So, how is everybody? It's wonderful Tuesday. Normally, I would play a game on Tuesday, but I have no idea what I want to play. So, So I do want to show one thing to you guys. I did get this Microsoft Surface working. I've been playing with it. Right now I'm running my YouTube live stream on it because I'm running it off the battery. I want to run the battery down. So according to my program that I have, it's only got like 4% degradation on the battery. So, you know, I want to run the battery down so I can charge it again. But it's working okay. This screen's a little mucked up, but you know, it works. Hey, Alex. Yeah, I might play Duke Nukem. I don't know yet. Yeah, this is Jay's favorite type of stream. I did tell him. I said you probably won't want to come, but here it is anyway. So, but I did find some thermal paste. No, oh, there it is. So I have a little bit. I should have enough thermal paste left in this tube to do this laptop. Because these are tiny little processors. They don't usually take very much. So. Well, Starbuck, that's why I have an iPad Pro in the bathroom. So I have something to watch while I'm sitting on the shitter. Oh, cool, Alex. Which one are you getting? Are you getting the one you won from Dave, or is that the one you're getting tomorrow? Oh, okay, cool. That's a nice laptop. So we are going to attempt to figure out how to get this piece of junk apart. Hey, Steve. How you doing? It's definitely ain't like taking a MacBook apart. This is all Phillips screws. This is a Gigabyte P25 laptop I got from my recycling buddy. If it works well, I'm going to use it on my desk in place of the Cosmio because the Cosmio is just way too fucking big, to be honest with you. It's a great machine, it works well, it's just way too big. So this one is a little bit of a more manageable size, if you know what I mean. So Panasonic Blu-ray drive, manufactured March of 2014. Alright, I'm going to go out on a limb. Oops. Maybe we got to take the SSD out. Hey, Sean. How you doing, buddy? Oh, maybe we got to try taking the keyboard out. I love these machines that have easily replaceable keyboards. By the way, I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is not a tutorial by any sense of the word. So if you come thinking you're going to learn something, you're probably mistaken. Or hopefully, if anything, if I fuck it up, you'll learn what not to do, if nothing else. Right? Right. Oof, this thing's glued in here pretty good. No, why would I do that, Retro Techie? That would be too easy. fan and the computer goes round and round, round and round, round and round. Two little sneakers here. I am not going to recap it. I'll let Steve do it. Probably doesn't have that many caps on it anyway. I don't think the logic board in this thing is very big to begin with. There's definitely something holding it in from the bottom in this general vicinity here. I don't see any screws. Loosen all these heat sink screws here. We're going to have to take these off anyway. I have actually seen a couple of machines where these actually do screw into the bottom of the keyboard, believe it or not. And let's take the Wi-Fi card out. Itty little Wi-Fi card. It's an Intel. Aha, funny. Logic board, motherboard, it's all the same damn thing. It still feels like there's something holding it in. Hey, Thomas. There's got to be something holding it in right here. I mean, that is like right here. All right, let's see if we can get the bottom case off. Cheese sticks. Ah, well, this screw here went into something, that's for sure. Oops. Ooh, that thing's filthy. Aha! Contact. Well, I got the keyboard out. Not without doing damage, but nothing. Just the LED stripping the back. Oops. Oh, shit. Well. That is most likely for the LEDs. There's only 2 wires. Huh. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I'll get a new keyboard for it. Keyboards for these computers are cheap. See, somebody spilled something in here. That's why everything's stuck. Ooh. Yeah, anyway, Alex, who needs backlit keyboards? My thoughts exactly. Alright, so there's the top case. I'll get a new keyboard for it. Oh, I see. So they have thermal pads here and here. So it's actually using the metal shield underneath the keyboard as a heat sink for a chip and probably some cash, maybe. Interesting. Very Apple-esque design. Looks like there's a subwoofer here. VRM? Yeah, it's a good possibility. Might be. Looks like I missed a screw. Oh. There's the CPU heatsink. And that would explain why it was getting hot. I mean, you can't even see through that thing. It's that clogged. But somebody was in here before, because look at that fucking goop. Ugh. That's the CPU right there. That's pretty nasty. All right, so let's see if we can get the motherboard out of here. Aha, I see a screw. Sneaky little fuckers. Oops. Well, I mean, it might have been like that from the factory. You never know. And this is a Gigabyte is a Taiwanese Chinese brand, so I mean, you know, who knows? Anything is possible. Coffee. No. The beaver actually says, "Where's my damn coffee?" Oh. Well, they really want you to dismantle every fucking thing, don't they? God damn. There we go. Oops. Ugh. As you can see, the GPU heatsink is no better. Well, kind of have to sometimes. Now that actually doesn't look too horrible. It's actually still somewhat pliable too. It's not like rock. I mean, it's not great, but it's not like a rock. Oof. Man, that's hard. I have a feeling that might have been on there like that from the factory. Sorry to say. Ugh. Yeah, see, this here is voltage regulation here, too. This is the this is probably the video memory here. If I remember right, I think this has 3 gigs of GDDR5, I think it is. I mean, this laptop is no slouch. There's the NVIDIA chip. See, and the thing is, Alex, it looks like it has a spot here for 1 more gig. So if you had somebody could do some BGA soldering, oh, you could probably add another gig on here. Wouldn't that be cool? And the CPU is in the socket. I don't know if there's really any upgrade options for this machine, but CPU is in a socket. I forgot to charge my toothbrush, so we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Well, what I mean, Alex, is I'm not exactly sure if there's an upgrade available for it. I think this has the best Core i7 you could get. I mean, I know you can upgrade, I know you could just remove it and upgrade it, but I don't think there's actually anything to upgrade it to, is what I really meant. The logic board's actually in pretty good shape. I mean, it's not really filthy. There is some goop on the back here. Oh, I have no idea what the socket is. It says RPGA 947. That's what it says on the socket itself. And I don't know dick about Intel, so I really don't even know what all that means. I mean, I know what it means, but so, yeah, somebody definitely spilled something in here. There's definitely some goop here. Not too bad. Looks like there's more memory here. Might be cache memory. Yeah, I don't remember what's in this, but I think it's like one of the best processors like you could get in a laptop. I mean, I could be wrong. All right, time to suck. Well, these brushes Trina got me work really well. So much better. Yeah, mystery sticky stuff. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm not spending $200 on a processor when I only spent $20 on the laptop. Oh. Maybe I'm a little lower on pace than I thought it was. Shit. And I'm sure somebody will have some words to say about how I apply thermal paste, but you know what? Suck it. Oh, actually, that shit's hard. Ah, that's nice. Well, it is hard. Son of a bitch. Coming out better now. Trying to put pre-hardened paste on the. Yeah, I think it's getting a little old. I think I've had that tube around for a while. So when I apply paste, I just put it on and let the heat sink spread it out to where it needs to be. I've been doing it like that for 25 years, and I found it works quite well. I'm sure somebody's going to comment, Alex, but that's just the way I do it, and I've never blown a processor up, so. It seems like that's one of the like cardinal sins in this hobby is, oh my god, you're doing it wrong. No, I'm doing it the way I want to do it. Oh, Windows 10, William. I actually might run 11 just to piss Microsoft off. Oh, I just know how you are, Alex. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Oh, this thing will probably run 11 perfect. So I don't know if you guys remember, before I got this Dell, I used to have a Lenovo ThinkCentre M83 Mini, and that had a fourth gen Core i5, i7, no i5. That had a Core i5 in it. 2 gigahertz, 4 core with hyperthreading, so 8 threads and everything. And that thing ran Windows 11 beautiful. Beautiful. Clean. So wonders. This problem I'm cleaning up now is the same exact problem I had on the Toshiba. I just didn't do a live stream on the Toshiba. That one actually wasn't that hard to get apart, surprisingly. Oh, well, it definitely goes together like a Chinese computer. This is a very interesting heatsink setup, though. The crisscross. I've never seen, and there's actually a thermal pad. Whoops. There's actually a thermal pad between them. Yeah. Well, William, the computer I have on my desk, the Toshiba Cosmio, is actually a first gen Core i7, and it runs beautiful. I actually got lucky with this. This thing came. So this machine here can support two M-SATA drives, two M.2 drives. Has of course I put it the SSD that was in it. I put in. It had a spinner in it. It came with 16 gigs of memory, so you know, in terms of like upgrades, I don't have to do any upgrades to it, which is nice. I don't actually have any. I mean, I do have. I do have a Pentium 4 here. I never use it. It's a Dell Latitude. Um, I just don't really have much reason to get into the Pentium 4 spectrum. I guess I don't know. My interests are more retro than that. I think. I should send it to Alex, so she can have some fun with it. I'm sure she would love my Latitude. Just for shits and giggles, I actually ran Windows 10 on it. It actually ran. It was slow as balls, but it ran. Of course, now I also had an SSD in it. I think I had 4 gigs of RAM in it, which actually the RAM's still in it. I know I took the SSD out. Yeah, I'll send you my prototype when hell freezes over, Retro Techie. that okay with you? I mean, if that doesn't work for you, I'm sure we can work something out. The way the weather changes in Pennsylvania, I mean, hell might freeze over tomorrow. You never know. Yeah. Yeah. Pentium 4s are dirt cheap. Nobody wants them. I hate to say it, the Pentium 4 was very disappointing for Intel. It was not a very good platform. I mean, the Power PC that Apple was putting out fucking blew it away. I mean, just, you know. Yes. If anybody's in the on the East Coast and wants to stop by and see Sean and Steve. Hey Bruce, how are you? Doing well, I assume. I loved your video this morning. That was awesome. Well, morning for me. I'm glad that Amtech is kind of working with you. I think that's pretty fucking neat. I was under the impression they blew your ass off just to get rid of you. That's the impression I got from your last video. Glad I was wrong. Yeah. Have I ever messed with BOS? Yes, a little bit. Not so much BOS itself, but Haiku. I'm actually going to install it on one of these little netbooks I have. Because it runs beautiful on one of those. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see this. Trying to figure out which screw holes need to be populated first and which ones need to be populated after the keyboard goes back on. Oh. Oh, okay, that's cool, Patrick. You live in I assume that means you live down in the general vicinity of Wall. Bruce thinks he might have gotten someone fired from Inventec too. Well, hey, I mean, I don't know. I'm not exactly quite totally understanding the entire deal. I mean, so like, did Inventec like take Amtech's like intellectual property or something? That's what I'm. That's what I'm not quite understanding. Then again, I'm an idiot, so you'll have these things. Oh, okay, I understand now. Okay, that makes sense. I was kind of under the impression that maybe they were like what you were actually using was like counterfeit sort of deal. That's what I was thinking. Jesus Christ, how many fucking speakers? This thing's got 5 speakers on it. Jesus Christ. It's got enough fucking speakers. Yeah. What's this shit? This is me breaking a laptop. I mean, you guys are sitting here watching some fat white idiot fucking mess with a laptop. Oh, I can tell it's springtime in the fucking countryside. The bugs are starting to come in. Fuckers. Guess I should be thankful I don't live in Australia. The fucking bugs are as big as my head down there. Oh, no, it doesn't have THX, but I see it does have Dolby Digital Plus Home Theater markings on it. That's probably why it's got so many fucking speakers. It does have a Blu-ray drive, so I think it's kind of intended to be like a mobile DVD player sort of thing as well. I don't know, it'll never do that for me because I have no battery for it. So that's not a problem. At least I think it has a Blu-ray. All the literature I read said it had a Blu-ray. That doesn't mean anything. These fucking companies lie all the time to sell shit, so Look at what Bruce has gone through. I hate to say it, but Bruce made such a wonderful and compelling video this morning that he made me want to go out and buy fucking Flux. And I don't even solder, for Christ's sakes. He was just so eloquent in the way he did his video this morning that he just made me want to go out and fucking buy flux. Yeah, see, something spilled on here. Got spilled in here. That's why it was all sticky. This is the LED diffuser. I mean, I tried the LED backlight in this thing, and truthfully, it sucked. It was not very good. There's a little strip of LEDs running right down the center here, and then I guess it's supposed to be diffused for this thing like a light pipe. And let me tell you, it fucking sucks. So I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. If the backlight doesn't work on this, which I'm pretty sure that's all that cable was, because it was only 2 wires, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Because the rest of this keyboard's actually in pretty good shape. You should watch it, Adam. It'll make you want to go out and buy flux. Guaranteed. You're going to watch that video and you're going to be like, son of a bitch, I need to go buy some goddamn flux. Oops, that's not the right screw. This one is. Oops. Come on, Prada. I hate those fucking aerial connections. Yeah. Yeah, Prada's around. He's just being a brat. Got some Transcend brand memory. 1600 DDR3. I would like to get some blade drives for it. Yeah. Well, Prada is very good for making his presence known, as you guys all well know. He's he is a floof. He is a definite floof. He's a very aloof floof, that's for sure. But I love him. He's very floofy. He's very nice to cuddle with. Let me tell you. He may work on my last nerve sometimes, but when I'm having a bad day, he's right there. And he's usually saying, "Oh, I know you're having a bad day, but I'm fucking hungry." Because he's a cat. And that's the way cats are. Yeah, it is always nice to cuddle up with a floofy kitty. And that's the one thing he loves to do. He loves to cuddle. Oh my god. He's the reason I have to have air conditioning in the bedroom. Oh, I wouldn't trade him for the world. As a classified data warning sticker on. That's funny. I don't put stickers on my computers. Well, there's stickers all over this computer, but I didn't put them there. This computer came pre-equipped with stickers. Just your typical shitty PC advertisement stickers. Oops. Because you know PCs can't sell themselves like Macs can. I guess the kids with the Macs at your work are just all rebels. Oops. They're rebelling against the system. Yes, this can derate Alex. Yeah, it's a pretty advanced machine now. I was kind of surprised. It should be more than powerful enough for any weird shenanigans I wish to throw at it. I just have to have a PC here, but I prefer to have something that's multi-use. So it's one thing I like about the Toshiba I got off Steve, that big ass Cosmic. I mean, that fucking thing does just about anything. It's just so fucking big. Kind of hoping once I'm done doing this, it won't shut itself down randomly. All right, now I got to find the clutch covers. One. There's the other one. Oh, the explosions might happen soon. You never know. Hey, I only have 2 screws left over. I'd say that's a pretty good repair. Yeah, it's quite dusty. Well, the trackpad works. Well, seems to be working okay. What is in this thing? I can't remember. So the screen is full HD. It is running at 1920 by 1080, which it does say 1080 full HD. That's one thing that the Toshiba can't do. So this is a Core i7 4810MQ at 2.8 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM. It's a quad core, quad thread, so yeah. Says it needs to restart to finish installing something. So let's restart. Oh, shit. Sorry, Frana. Yep. No backlight on the keyboard. That's okay. Fucking screen dim as hell, though. There's no sound. Oops. Sound doesn't seem to work. Must look at that. So what do we got here? So looks like the CPUs are running at about 60-ish. A little warm. Of course, the processors are being utilized pretty heavy. Core number 3 is spiking up to 3.6 gigahertz. GPU is at 50 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry. The HD 4600's at 50 degrees. The NVIDIA is at 47. It's holding fairly steady. So I don't want to push my luck with it because the power adapter on this thing is not the proper one for this computer. So yeah, I don't need all that shit. I just want to see what's going on. Got no sound. Hey, Joe. Hi, late. I'm Mike. Well, the microphone works. Hmm. Might have to look into that, see what's going on with that. Not going to do me much good if it has no sound. All right, Steve, take care. Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to eat soon, too. Stop code video DXGKRNL fatal error. Alrighty then. Yeah, I love how they made the blue screen of death very friendly. Yeah, Alex, it's an NVIDIA. It's a GeForce GTX 870M. I also think there's a possibility that the Windows 10 install might have been fucked because if you guys remember the other day when I was installing Windows 10 on it, it kept shutting down. So there's a good possibility that the Windows 10 install is just totally fucked. So we're just going to reinstall Windows 10. Hey Dave, how you doing? Yeah, there you go, Joe. You can inventory it for the classic computer community. Maybe it'll be something useful. Oh yeah, Prada's around. Where's Prada? Prada. He's mad at me because I accidentally rolled over his tail with my chair. There he is. There. Come here. Daddy loves you. Daddy's sorry. Yeah, he came when I had the whole laptop in pieces, and I didn't want him knocking all my screws around and everything else, so I put him down. So he got a little upset, and I think he laid down here by my chair. I rolled backwards and I ran over his tail. Yeah, he likes saying hi to everybody, that's for sure. Don't you? Yeah, he's a very forgiving cat. I've kicked him and stepped on his tail. I can't tell you how many times because he's always underfoot. And sometimes I just don't see him, or I'll wake up in the middle of the night, take a piss, and next thing I know, I'm kicking the cat. You know, he's very forgiving. See you, Retro Techie. Have a good night. Yeah. Oh, come here, hairball. He is purring like crazy. Yeah, you're a happy kitty. He's very happy right now. This is his favorite place in the whole world right here. You can see him doing his little biscuits. All right. Yeah, he'll be back without a doubt. He never goes very far. See? He's back. I still don't hear any sound. Yeah, it is all a bunch of useless shit. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty crusty. Well, I don't know why it's stuck here. I mean, the hard drive's banging away. I have a feeling this thing might have problems. Well, I mean, uh, I'll install drivers, but I have to get to the desktop first. Now it's just boot looping. Yeah, this thing might have bigger problems than I anticipate. Yeah, it won't even boot now. Hey, Garth. Yeah, I might do that, but I'm not going to do that tonight, Thomas. It's getting a little late here. No, the SSD shouldn't be bad. Oh, what did I do with the hard drive? Oh, I put that in the Toshiba. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's possible the SATA on this thing just doesn't like my SSD. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've run into problems like that. I mean, it's a PNY SSD. It's 480 gigs. The only thing that kind of bugs me is when I click format here, it takes forever to format. So I don't know if there's a problem with the SATA bus, which I'm thinking there might be. But this shouldn't take much more than a fraction of a second to format a 446 gig partition on an SSD. F disk, yeah. Good old F disk. Can't fucking live without that one. And then once again, we might be running into issues because we don't have the right power adapter on here. May not be getting enough power. That power adapter's pretty fucking hot. Our power adapter is at 45 degrees right now. The computer itself is at 42. Yeah. Well, I didn't think installing Windows was going to be pushing the limits, but I guess it is. I don't know, Adam. It's kind of hard to find a fucking 15-inch screen that actually does full HD. I mean, I have a fucking 18-inch screen on my Toshiba laptop on my desk, and that doesn't even do full HD. My 15-inch Toshiba satellite doesn't do full HD. You know, my eyesight is so bad that I can't even tell the difference between 4K and HD. I was gonna say the monitors on my PC are 1920 by 1080, which actually I was kind of disappointed. I thought they would be higher resolution than that for being as big as they are. I'm just gonna say I don't have internet. Hey, there we go. Now we got further. Alex, I actually have a whole bunch of those little ONN Walmart USB sticks. They actually work fine. It's actually what this is. This is a 16 gigger. I have a 32 somewhere. And then I have a couple of other ones, you know. What are you printing them out on, Joe? An image writer too? Well, these are all USB 2. None of them are. I only have one USB 3 stick. That's a SanDisk Cruiser. That's actually one of the oldest ones I have. Hey, got to a desktop. And his screen's nice and bright. Still no sound. But that's okay. We're going to shut it down. Because that fucking power adapter feels like it's going to burn up. Sniffing? Oh, I'm sniffing glue. I'm just congested. Fucking allergies are crazy. So, okay, I guess I'll get a power adapter for it. That's appropriately, has the appropriate output. So, if it still doesn't work, then guess I'll sell it to some force fool. So on that note, I'm going to call it a night. I'm hungry. I'm cranky. I'm always hungry and cranky. So, but I'm going to call it a night here. Thanks for everybody for stopping in. And we'll do this again maybe this weekend. I got a couple computers in the car I want to bring up and check out. Of course, their PCs too. So hopefully I gave everybody at least an hour and a half of entertainment. Well, close to 2 hours of entertainment. So you guys all have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping by. Of course, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. So have a lovely evening.